Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I have gone ahead and updated the mod pack, so there is a new version out. I think it's 2.2 point something something, and yeah, I've gone ahead and updated. I do want to do a patch note video, but I am waiting on kind of a dumbed down version of the patch notes because the one I was looking at was very technical stuff. So that is a bit difficult to make a video on with stuff that kind of isn't really relevant to a lot of people. Like knowing like what code has changed and stuff. But there have been lots and lots of changes, lots of quality of life upgrades. Just a couple that I have like noticed. If I want to craft something, now there is this over here telling me which CPU is on, if it's working, and all that stuff. So that is super fun. But as we can see, there has been some changes. That recipe is no longer working, and we'll go over it in a second. But yeah, I'm just noticing there's a whole bunch of new stuff right here. I didn't even notice that. On the Lapatronic wireless mode. What? I'll have to find out what that means. I am intrigued. Although I do kind of, not gonna lie, I do kind of love GregTech cables. It's one of my favorite things in GregTech. So some people are like, oh, why don't you use wireless and stuff like that? I love running cables and amps and all that stuff. So we'll see how much the wireless I do, but I really like GregTech power system and working with that and amps and transformers and all that stuff. So we shall see. But yeah, that is one kind of big change. The amount it stores has actually been buffed as well. I think it is 6 times as much. We were at 2.7, now we're at 16.2. If we look at the things that used to hold 100 million, so now it holds 600. And if I remember correctly, that was 10 million. Now it's 60 million. So that is really cool. I love storing power. I know some people don't play like GregTech, storing lots and lots of power. I enjoy it. So that is one thing. A lot of the quests have changed, which are really cool. When I reloaded the mod pack, I got a whole bunch of quests completed, and I was like, what is going on? And I realized it's because a lot of these things have turned into optional tasks as opposed to required. So since I already had done this part of it, I'd never finished, like I'd never physically held these when I had the quest open for them to count. Now that I've done the very last one, we've actually completed the quest. So I am just kind of going through there and finishing all of that off over here. Thank you to my Patreons, by the way. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a link down below, as well as my Discord if you want to join my Discord and you can yell at me and tell me all the things I'm doing wrong. I definitely enjoy the feedback. So that is another thing. So lots of quests that I am getting completion for. And I thought I would finish up a couple quests here and there. I was doing this quest right here because they give loot bags. So I can just hold the quantum processor mainframe and we'll get credit for that. I did that with that one since I could just click a button and make it. But yeah, the wires have changed. So I thought I would show that. Before you just threw the wire in the wire mill. So we got our wires right there. But the different wires have changed, and I'm gonna have to sort out all my wire recipes now, which is fine because I actually I think the new way is actually really cool. Also, I gotta figure out how many. I need 32 wire factory casings. That is quite a lot, actually. Well, no, it's actually there's 15 on top, right? 3 by 5, yeah, 15 on top, and I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. There's 15, 20. Okay, we actually that leaves quite a bit of room. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, 15, that's 20, 25. Ooh, maybe not. I think those should be lowered. How about I want to put more input buses, but I got to figure out the exact amount I can add. Because in the case of the annealed, here, we'll just do the uses for this in the wire mill. If you want to do just the regular wires, you put a 1 in. If you want these, you have to put it in a circuit of 3, but it does it immediately. So you don't have to, you can do fine wire directly. You don't have to do the annealed copper wires and then put it back in to get those. You can do it directly, which is really cool. And also the bigger ones, if you want to do 4x or 8x, 12. Originally, I was doing the crafting table recipe, but now you can actually just throw them in a wire mill with a circuit. So I'm guessing it's 8, is it like 16, 12? Is it? The 3 is a bit funny because that, but like if you want 2 wires, it's that. 4 wires, it's that. So like those circuits make sense. The only one that kind of doesn't is the 3, but obviously you can't have an 8 because you already have that. So I may end up changing those. The question is, do I have a room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I don't know if I have room for 7 input hatches. I don't think I do with that amount. But we'll figure it out. I guess we'll do, yeah, because this is going to be, we'll do this one here, but it won't work with these won't work, obviously. It's putting them back in there. But, oh, I just realized, like, that's probably not what I wanted to do, actually. Yeah. I actually wanted to, since I don't think you can, that's not a recipe anymore, I don't think. Is it? Oh, it is, actually is. Do I want to change that, or do I want to do it? It might be easier to do these directly. Also, what is that? First to last, merge stacks is necessary. What? Same as default, but try empty slots first. First to last does not merge stacks. We'll have to try that out. Sounds interesting. So, as we're going to go along here, I'm going to have to, you know, see what kind of doesn't work. I'm sure as I'm crafting up recipes. Oh, one's like, not getting enough power or something? No, it's working. It's just slow. That's, I feel like that's changed. It doesn't look the same. It was like more tin colored before, I think. That looks more like glue. Alright, so fortunately, probably not going to do much progression today. I'm just kind of learning. So there we go. We saw I got credit for it without having to do any of that, which is amazing. Alright, none of those I want. I'll take the loot bags. I think I am going to... I think I'm gonna do fortune on all these. That's gonna take me forever to do that fortune way, though. But I think we can actually convert the EV ones. Can we do EV? Does that... I didn't think it worked with... The way these are... Oh, I pulled off 4 of them. What am I talking about? If I do IV... Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking there was more than one stack of that. There obviously is not. I can upgrade them if I want to. I don't know if it would be worth it. I don't know. I'll do 3 and we'll see. We'll see what people think. Is this worth it? Or should I just do the tier 4? I mean, I do actually use EV stuff. I just don't feel like enchanting all these. So I was thinking, like, it'd probably be better with that. Unfortunately, there is... Oh. I don't know. We'll do 2, and then we'll see what you guys think. Should I convert them all to IV? Should I convert all my loop eggs up? Because, like, we have a whole bunch. But, yeah, I figured I would do that. Now, I have reset the quest book. I don't know if I mentioned that. Default, or admin, BQ admin, default load, or whatever. And a bunch of the quest things have changed, been added. Those look similar. IV has a whole new... Holy craziness is this? I have no idea. But that's a whole new part. I do need to do this, but I'm hoping that I can just hold this stuff. But yeah, that one, it's still kind of annoying. But this, I could just hold these two. And not have to worry about the rest of the stuff. But we'll do that. There also was... I thought there was a LUV tab, but it disappeared when I reloaded the quest book. I don't know if it's linked to the assembly line or something like that, and it'll automatically open up. I thought they would all be visible, but maybe not. Also, there is this draw something here. It draws a whole bunch of extra lines. Don't really know, but we shall see. Right, so I'm probably just gonna knock this out before I continue on, and we'll just kind of see what new and exciting things we can find with the update. Oh, I totally forgot. I noticed this before, I forgot to mention it, but the pipes, whoever came up with this idea, absolutely amazing. Bravo to you, because I always stop the fluids from going the way I don't want them to go. So as we know, if you shift, it'll disable the input. But now, instead of just doing a silver band, that sometimes I would sometimes do that accidentally and not realize. We can actually see, and it's much, much easier. Also, I totally had one over here. Thanks for pointing that out. I don't remember which one it was, but one of them I had wrong, and I noticed it right away with the arrows. So I am loving that. Ooh, what do we have over here? This makes me nervous. I'm gonna turn this off. I don't know. Why do we have no coolant in there? Something might have gotten screwed up here, so I want to turn this off. I'm like, I hope we're not... No, it's coolant's still going through there. Something has gotten screwed up here, or is it just not... Oh, hello. They were running, though, weren't they? Alright, is this a bug? No, I just turned them off, so of course they're not running. Was it? I don't know. Was that a bug? Hold on. No? I don't know. I was like, is the... And I love all the arrows. Look how cool all the arrows are. I love it. Oh, I wonder if this got fixed, too. Yep, it did get fixed. That was totally never supposed to be like that. Should have the... Yeah. Also, I think the mixer might be... The industrial mixer might be broken to separate buses, which that is a nightmare because that breaks all my recipes. Um, right, no, these look... I wasn't sure if, like, maybe the texture broke. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what's going on here. Wait, the power was going up, which tell me... No, that... Everything should have been working. Maybe it was just not rendering in the... It didn't seem to be showing in the pipes. Okay, I should do a backup and then we'll check. Okay, not entirely sure what is going on here. I thought something had screwed up with these, but I put it back on and they are running. Apparently not running fine because circuitry is burnt out. Okay, when I was testing it, I swear that wasn't there. There we go. We got it. I keep getting quests too. Okay, well maybe that... I had it running for a while because I turned them back on and I thought, oh, maybe they just need to... It needs to fill up. But then maybe I got a problem and they emptied out. I think I haven't changed anything since the last time I logged out, so I may... Maybe I'll turn off a couple of these just to start filling it up. Like maybe that it's just not... I mean, I have it set to use exactly, almost exactly how much I am producing, so it doesn't get a chance to fill it up. I do kind of want it to be like up here, just for looks. I like how it looks. Yeah, so now we're filling up because I'm not using as much, but maybe it was just like just not enough. And I thought, yeah, I seem to remember we're not using as much as these things are outputting. So these should all fill up. They shouldn't be like... They shouldn't have like 20,000 millibuckets of steam in them. All right. I do kind of like how that it disappears. Or do I? I don't know. I can't decide if I like that or not. Because the turbine would still be in it, but it just wouldn't be moving, so I don't know. Okay, so I'll just let that fill up. Maybe I even throw another one on and we'll see. See, that's going to fill up these pipes, but once they filled up, this should be good. Also, the turbine thing is derpy. That makes me sad. I don't know. Is it just off? It looks like it's off by like a pixel or something like that. Okay, well, we'll let that run. And I am just... I'm crafting up a processing array for this mixer because we are definitely... I think I want to do that. We're running into issues. Maybe I should just... We're running into issues because of separate buses. So we got clashing recipes, and I didn't really feel like going through every single one and see what's clashing. Because I'll be like crafting stuff up, and then all of a sudden stuff will be missing. And then I have to go back and figure out what the heck went wrong. So yeah, I figured I would craft up a processing array, and then we could split the things. Because this processing array still doesn't work. You can even see it doesn't work because there is no... It doesn't pop up. Input buses are separated. It just doesn't work on that one at all. So, which is very frustrating, to be honest. Having recipes clash. One of them that totally broke was my... My goodness, what am I trying to say? Energetic alloy dust recipe. Now, I wonder if I could, I mean, I may be able to, oh, I mean, if I split it up again into the smaller, instead of doing this one that I'm doing, which I find is easier, because, you know, you don't have to do conductive iron is its own thing, and then, you know, redstone alloy dust is its own thing, so it's so much easier. But yeah, this recipe is broken. I think it does the electrical steel or something, and it does electrum, because the silver and the gold. But, okay, so that is that. I threw that in there to manually do this, and then I'm going to... Never did finish crafting this one up, which is a bit of a pain. It goes in the autoclave, but I need to melt down the vibrant alloy, so I've always just kind of done this by hand. So maybe we will... I don't know. I really should automate this. I just don't know how I want to do it. We could even do it in a processing array. So, because there are a few autoclave recipes that need a molten metal, but it, like vibrant alloy is not something I want to have an autoclave full of. So that is something to think about. Also, thought I had that linked. Maybe I never... Did I never finish that link? I really don't remember, actually. I'm like, shouldn't that be... Or maybe I had a different one in there. I don't know. But, yeah, as soon as this finishes, I'm going to put this in here. Right, there we go. And then, yeah. Really, the issue is with this, I don't have another fluid extractor. That fluid extractor going in this assembly machine, which I kind of need to sort out anyway. For a lot of things need a fluid, or it's these. So yeah, I still have some work to do. All right. Also, I seem to be having an issue with our wire mill for sure. Now this does have a thing that separates, but for some reason something was clogging this up, or no, I actually don't know. There might have been... I might have had a power issue. I might have... No, we should be fine. Maybe not. Because this, for some reason, it was turned off. Now, I'm gonna see. I split these up. Oh, this is the total amount you can get. You can get 5 input buses and 1 output bus. If I add one more, it doesn't complete. Alright, so that worked. That worked. I don't know, it may have just, it may have just not gotten enough power. Or, no, that's working. Working? Yeah, I don't know. Well, if we get issues again, we will try to sort it out. But maybe just 5 machines tried to turn on at once, and it just didn't get enough power or something like that. I really don't know why it was turned off. But yeah, I guess I will replace this with the processing array. But yeah, there's that. Also, I was looking under here because I was like, I know there was more tiers. Well, if you search for them, they actually do show up. So here is the tier 6 LUV page. It looks like it will open up with the assembly line and rhodium plated palladium. Is that under... It doesn't even doesn't even show us under a tab. That's kind of funny. I don't know where... There's obviously... I guess it would probably be this one, wouldn't it? I need... No, not that. Cooler. Okay, it is this and that. That's like hard to see. I don't know if this is gonna get clogged up. We'll make a recipe for it while I'm here. But basically, we are going to be working towards the... Oops. We're going to be working towards the assembly line still. But I will be doing other things in the meantime, like fixing this. Hopefully, there will be like a hotfix quickly. I think I did... Ones that don't have anything, I think I put them over here if I remember. Didn't ruin it, not needed either. Yeah, so this is the one where I just put stuff that doesn't have a number on it. It does go to 17, but I don't know. Let's try that rhodium stuff. We should have enough, right? 64? Yeah. Did it work? I think it worked. Yeah, see, the problem is some stuff does work, and I don't know if I'm like, should I just leave it and then pull out the stuff that doesn't, that clashes or something like that, and throw it in a regular mixer? Or maybe do both? Maybe I could do both. Yeah, alright, cool. There's the... Now, this does require this stuff. Alright, I do need to figure out how I'm gonna supply... Oops. Actually, I don't even... Yeah, and this carbon thing is a bit annoying. I haven't figured out that either. I may change this aluminum recipe. I may just process all that alumina dust down into aluminum. Right, there we go. It's a decently long smelt time at LUV, but we are making enough power. Okay, so we'll finish that up, and then I guess I'll continue with this processing array. And why is it stuck? See, we get random things getting stuck, and I don't know why. Did some of my P2P looks like it has broken. Okay, I can't remember if... I don't think those were... Not... That's a bit worrisome. I'm just noticing P2P that are unlinked all of a sudden, which that's not good. But like, it's not all of them. Like, where is the joys of updating the pack? Alright, iron chloride. So I have tons of it. Alright. This shows 4 channels. The device is offline. Alright. Officially sort of confused. Oh, did I may have broken something when I added another... Maybe I didn't even realize I did that. That's maybe what it did. Alright, speaking of cables, we got big cables introduced with the backbone. We have 128 I believe they're 128 channels. So I can actually replace those, and it is the Vibrant Alloy, 16 dense, and you get 4 with that. Again, there's another assembly recipe with a molten metal that I don't have set up. I think that's what actually happened over here. Now that I'm looking at it, I may have screwed that up last episode. And how do I want to deal with this? Okay, I fixed it. I may have actually, that might not have been updated, related to the heck. I may have actually broken that last episode because I did add another, yeah, I added another P2P thing, and I may have not realized that I accidentally had too many channels on that. So I have gone ahead and fixed that. But all right, so it's going to take me a little while. Unfortunately, not going to get a whole lot done on this episode just because the update, and this is how I fixed it. I sent it down that way. I'm going to sort this out. I don't like the way this is done anyway. It's just kind of a temporary thing. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to get this done eventually. But yeah, there's so many like little things that I'm gonna have to work out, and I'll have to figure out what I want to do with the dust until this is hot fixed, and we'll continue crafting stuff up with the wire mill. But yeah, we'll just have issues. We'll probably have issues pop up, and then we will have to figure them out. I got the whole thing back. All the turbines are running again. We'll see if this starts dropping, which it does appear to be dropping. So, don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll leave it for a while. We'll see. I haven't changed any of this, and it was working before I updated, so not sure if the numbers are off or something has gone wrong. But all right, and like I said, I will hopefully be able to do a patch note video coming up as well. But anyway, that's gonna be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.